Now we are approaching the site of the mascot dog of the dam, who's buried here. As you can see, people walk by and don't even stop. Yet this is an historic monument. The dog being the only thing buried at the dam. He died in February 21st, 1941, when he was run over by a truck. Apparently it was a warm day, and he took refuge in the shade of a truck that had been sitting right over here. When the truck driver got back, started up the truck, he did not see the sleeping dog, who was about 10 years old at that time and probably had some hearing problems. The driver put the truck in gear, started it up, and stopped suddenly when he heard this banshee-like wailing and the crunching of bone as his truck rode over the dog. Immediately he knew that something terrible had happened. It was a bad day, that day at the dam and in Boulder City. Everything stood still. The workers got permission from the Bureau of Reclamation to dig this grave and bury the dog at the gravesite here, right on the dam, right across from the entryway into the visitor center and the dam tours. This has a lot of significance for those who lived in Boulder City and had worked on the dam for many years, until 1979, when the original plaque was removed and replaced with this one about 9 months later. What had happened, the original gravesite and plaque had the word NIG on it, which a man from Madison, Wisconsin felt was racist and insulted the Negroes at that time. And he protested to the Bureau, his senators, congressmen, and everybody else that he could get a hold of. And eventually the Bureau gave in and removed the plaque. Well, there was such an uproar from the citizens in Boulder City that they decided to write a letter campaign to their congressman, and they had a petition going with over 500 signatures that they submitted to their congressman and to the Bureau. But in order to be politically correct and to be sensitive to the feelings of the black people at that time, it was decided to take the plaque down and then later to replace it with this one that you see now. Notice it does not mention the dog's name whatsoever. It just says that he was the mascot. But his name is Nig, N-I-G. Basically, it's short for what the workers knew and were accustomed to calling black people, nigger. Even though nowadays people claim that nig did not represent nigger, but represented something else, like a hammer or a tool that was called a nig, used to break rock, or that it came from the literature where this term was used in reference to a dog in the Spoon River anthologies. Suffice it to say, this is where we are today, and as you can see, this cover is over the grave. As far as I know, they never removed Nig that was etched in the concrete under this grave marker. So that it's probably under there, but I doubt if I can get the Bureau to open it up so we can see. So that's the story of Nig, the mascot of the Hoover Dam.